and welcome back to BSG at Home. We'll be up next with a run that's definitely legendary, and thanks to all of your kind donations, we did unlock all cutscenes. So yeah, without further ado, let's go over to Mort the Chicken. Take it away, Riek.
Let's do it. Hello, welcome to the end of the chicken block, I think. I'm not entirely sure. The chicken block, the bird block. I'm Mort the Chicken, and we're playing Riek. Exactly. So, before we do anything, I need to restart the console. Because there is a cutscene right at the start. And just to be sure, I need to see if fast disk speed is on. Because that's also important for speedrunning, and it wasn't on, interesting enough. So, time is starting in like 4-ish minutes. Going to watch the first cutscene first. Hopefully I'm allowed to skip some of the cutscenes, specifically the... I don't know who made it, it's not too interesting. I'm happy the game booted, by the way. But if you don't know anything about this game, you're in for a treat, honestly. I need to look at the camera. So, by End Now Entertainment and... Crave Entertainment, and I really hope that that thing in the bottom left goes away soon.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Once again, presenting the controversial videotape received earlier today.
From a mysterious dimension parallel to the Earth, greetings to all round, fuzzy, squishy things. I am Colonel Cubicles, leader of the Bullion. We are speaking to you now to issue an ultimatum. Free the cubes. Free the cubes, or taste our vengeance. You have 24 hours.
We received this tape 23 hours and 50 minutes ago. What does it mean? Our expert joins us. Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in crowd control and alien invasions.
Carl Cockerell, the Bullion. Should we be afraid?
We should always be afraid, Henny, whether a threat is real or not. If any stranger enters your area, remember to cluck hysterically, flap your wings, and run around in circles. We're chickens. That's what we do.
Thank you, Carl Cockerell. For News Center 12, I'm Henny Penny reminding you, if you want bread, you've got to help bake it.
And I'm Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
You know the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice will play? But what do chickens do when the farmer goes to town? Well, they have themselves a party. Oh, Mort was having the time of his life.
Time of his life.
Wait a minute. That's not the script.
And that was the intro cinematic. I hope you liked it and the terrible quality it was in. So, are you going to donations, Jangle?
Actually, I do. We just received, let's see, we got a €5 donation from Infinity Gene saying, best of luck on the Mort run, Riek. Also, when's the Joester Bob, Riekelt W?
Soon, TM. What that means is that I recently got my world record stolen first by Tony, who is probably in chat somewhere, and after that, Joester, who is beasting it like normal. So before I actually start the run, I'm going to do one of the 5 joke packs in the game. If you don't know what it is, you're in for a treat. If you do know what it is, you're in for a treat as well, but I don't know which one of the 5 it is. Maybe you can tell me in the donations. Okay, so it's probably time to start now. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we start strong with some gameplay about everything that's that this game is all about. The gods. The spring power-up, which I'll use every now and then. I have the magnet power-up. And the gameplay, it's basically what Argig did earlier yesterday. I'm collecting chicks and bringing it back to the end of the stage. It's basically Sonic 3D Blast, but it's Mort the Chicken. I actually skipped the cutscene. I can get it back, no worries, just... level select. Here we go.
Silence! I bring you horrible news. Silence! Through the miracle of fuzzy video, we, that is I, Cubicles, your leader, have learned that a number of our brethren are kept as slaves by the formless squishy things who live in the universe parallel to our own. They took our cubes. Silence! In retaliation, we took a number of the small squishy things, which we will keep until the cubes are released. Silence! These squishy things have sent a ruthless commando, known as Mort the Chicken, to rescue these small squishy things which we have captured. And he has met with some success. Therefore I, Cubicles, implore you, find this Mort the Chicken. Pounce on him. Run over him. Roll over him. Smash him. Spin on him. Damage him. Jump on him. Smash him. Smash Mort the Chicken. Mort the Chicken must cry. Silence! I, Cubicles, have spoken.
This is a pretty serious cutscene already. In any case, we're back to collecting chicks. So this game came out at the end of like 2000s, which is the end of the PlayStation 1's life cycle. However, this game doesn't take itself serious, which is honestly good. Because if it took itself serious, it would be a bad game. Now it's a bad game that's actually fun to play every now and then.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Panic and pandemonium struck a sleepy farm today as odd cube-like creatures snatched up baby chicks seemingly at random. Henny?
The number of chickens missing is still unknown. Our inability to count has hindered the effort. Chicken?
It all took place here, during the live taping of the popular Mort the Chicken television program. Mort and the wacky gang were apparently in the middle of a good old-fashioned hoedown when disaster struck.
Mort the Chicken himself, in an act of bravery or stupidity, leaped down the well after the chicks.
Why these cubes took the chicks remains a mystery. And there's an even bigger mystery. Henny?
TV's Mort the Chicken. Why would the star of a children's television show leap down a well?
Very unchicken-like.
What got into him? Is he insane?
Is he a hero or in cahoots with these cubes? Joining us for this discussion is Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in television personality analysis and appropriate barnyard behavior. Dr. Cockerell, Mort the Chicken, help, hindrance, menace, hero?
Whatever else he is, Mort is a chicken. As a chicken, he is genetically hardwired for panic. By not panicking, he's betrayed his chicken nature and, by extension, us. If he's part of the problem, in other words, he's a problem, and if he's trying to solve the problem, well, he's still a problem.
So if he's helping, he's a problem, and if he's a problem, he's a problem.
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Cockerell.
My pleasure.
Until our next update, I'm Henny Penny. Don't count those chickens until they're hatched.
And I'm Chicken Little. Never cross the road, unless you know why.
Thank you, Bach News, and Mort the Chicken is always a menace. A problem. Same thing, really. So, nothing too interesting. We're getting the power up here that we have to break the spring. And there's a really difficult jump here, but I got it. If you think, hey, this game actually looks pretty smooth in terms of how it plays, well, it's laggy everywhere, and this game is known for dropping jump inputs. Like, you need to jump way before you think you need to jump.
Flap and peck and flap and peck.
I'm the right chicken there. I wanted to do that. Especially this stage is where it's like really obvious that if you jump a little bit too late, or when you think you should jump, you might just fall off. So I'm like, just planning all of my movement in here. Stage is a little bit too short to say something else. I don't know. That was it. Next stage is a little bit more fun. I'd say I swear, but it's actually not true.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
The Cube kidnap crisis continues. Joining us live at the barnyard is correspondent Charles Chicken. Charles?
This is Charles Chicken reporting live. I don't like being here. I'm frightened.
Don't worry, that's normal. What's the situation there?
One brave barnyard fowl is going to follow in Mort the Chicken's footsteps.
Don't make me! I don't want to go!
Chicken Cammed exclusive live coverage of the dangerous alternate dimension where our chicks are being held captive.
No, please! No!
Come on, Mort the Chicken did it.
He's insane! No!
Better him than me. Can I go home now?
Thank you, Charles Chicken. Stay tuned for more live coverage of the ongoing crisis. Until next time, remember, if you're going to flock together, make sure your feathers are similar.
And if you have eggs, always put them in more than one basket. That's a rule of thumb.
What's a thumb?
I don't know.
Some of these cutscenes. This stage is pretty known to being very laggy and very, well, run ending. There's a lot of things that can just break. There, I did a preemptive jump, wasn't high enough, but I can do a move that's called the drill spin to get a little bit of extra height, and it's definitely something I'm going to use later on in the run. The enemies are there, but it's a little bit more laggy. And with the power of... yeah, with the power of the spring, I can just get all those, get in here immediately. And the cutscene isn't too interesting. This is basically live footage of what the hell the other chicken is seeing with the camera that's taped to his head. This is basically the inside of the bucket. Ooh. Okay, so this is the pyramid, which had a lot of new stress recently by a pretty new runner, Tracy. Terrific Tracy. Jump over here. That looked like an invisible wall, but okay. So I can just like, with the power of the magnets that I got earlier, I can aggro all those chicks onto me. You didn't know it, but Mort is a chicken magnet, just like me.
Let me know if you have time for a donation.
Dance hits ever made. You get Funky Chicken by the Chickadelics, Shake Your Tail Feather by Cogburn and the Coops, Got to Get My Talons on You by the artist formerly known as Rooster, Baby 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 by Baby Chick, Oh Baby Baby by Chick Baby, Baby Baby Oh Baby by Baby Baby, I Wear Funny Hats by Weird Al Chikovich, and much, much more.
Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty, we have a €5 donation from Panoramic Panda saying, Mort Chicken, GOTY 2020.
Game of all years. Thank you for the donation. Also, that's one of my favorite cutscenes. All the weird songs. Baby, 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 oh baby. I Wear Funny Hats by Weird Al Cinkovich. That's my favorite one. And yes, there are 3 ice levels in the stage, and they all are so stupid. If you go in the right line, it's better to fly over it than to run over the ice.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
What's it all about? Why are they taking our chicks? Are they as afraid of us as we are of them? Why is the portal to their world at the bottom of a well? Let's get some answers from our resident expert, author of Your Inner Egg, Who Needs to Fly, and The Coop of Tomorrow, Dr. Carl Cockerell.
Carl Cockerell, these cubes, our chicks, explanation?
Kenny, it could be just as simple and harmless as it seems. These cubes have always been down there, shy but curious. When they heard our youngsters laughing and having a good time, maybe they just came up to see what the fuss was about.
So why did they kidnap the chicks?
Well, maybe they haven't been kidnapped. Maybe they're just having a sleepover. Maybe they made a play date.
But what if this well has somehow become a gateway to another dimension, a dimension composed entirely of cubes?
That's ridiculous, Henny. If you're going to indulge in random speculation, which is my job, by the way, you might as well say that we're all just images on a screen being manipulated by large featherless bipeds in some kind of video game. How do you like that?
Huh? Thank you, Carl Cockerel.
Now back to your regular programming.
That was a pretty deep cutscene. And as deep as the cutscene was, as difficult as this stage is. A lot of coins here, and one chick. It's actually funny, because I'm not trying to get any coins, because the more coins I get... The more coins I get, the longer those end of level animations take. But that's unfortunate. Or fortunate, whichever comes first. Oh, this is actually a pretty cool stage. Might be a little bit slower, but it's pretty fun. If you ever like collect the chicks, and all of a sudden all of those chicks that you get become heat-seeking missiles, well, that does happen right now. So that is really slow. I should not do that again. Yeah, no, I shouldn't do that again. Oh, no cutscene? Okay. And yes, like this whole stage, or this whole game is like made out of simple polygons. Like every enemy is a cube, which they totally didn't do just because a cube is like one of the easiest shapes there is. Even though this stage has some pretty good special geometry. I wanted to bash this game and now I can't. Good. There should be a cool cutscene here, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Today, more baby chicks erupted from the well thanks to Mort the chicken. Hero, TV star, and dear friend.
You and Mort go quite a ways back, don't you, Chicken?
Oh yes, Henny. Gosh, you know it feels like yesterday when we first met. Here at the scene of NASA Propulsion Laboratory, where the ever-so-publicized rocket sled is about to be tested. Joining me live is the test pilot. They call him Mortimer Chicken. Even though you're terrified, Mortimer, you're a better chicken than me. You wouldn't catch me in a rocket sled going 500 miles an hour. Where do you get the guts? Okay, here we go. They're strapping him in. There seems to be a little resistance. Okay, a lot of resistance. Mortimer is strapped in, and we're ready to go. I can see the engineers running around. They're almost ready. And there's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, blast off! And there it goes, over 500 miles per hour with the world's bravest chicken at the helm. The force is incredible. Let me tell you, most chickens would be stone cold dead after a ride like that. What a ride. Baby Mort felt so lucky to be alive that nothing scares him anymore. He'll probably be dead soon, but until then, we'll admire him.
I think Mort's adorable. I'm Henny Penny.
And I'm Chicken Little. Now back to the game. Already in progress.
The game? What game? Yeah, I'm playing a game, that's true. So, welcome to Islands, and this is basically where I'm using a speed strat. I actually didn't mention the original speed strat. So, almost this whole game I've been holding R1, and R1 makes me run fast. And you know what they say, if you give a speedrunner a button that makes you go faster, they are going to press it. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Be on the lookout for this duck. He is presumed armed. Winged. And very dangerous.
Sick. And then this is the worst level in the game. All of a sudden there are like a lot of glass cube towers. And I need to break all of them. And the only way to do it is by actually drilling. So, I don't know who made the stage. We need to have some harsh words. And it's also pretty random, like, if you go all the way to the bottom or not. Like, you saw me having problems, like, right there. Like, I don't know if I have to like mash or hold it. It's pretty inconsistent. Oh, that wasn't high enough. There are, for whatever reason, there are like gaps there, and I can't actually go through those gaps or jump early, because those gaps will actually make it so that I'm, you know, kind of gliding. Because I can't actually fall off the stage. I can show it in the next stage, I think. But this is one of the worst levels to like regularly do. Also, best cutscene coming up. Some point.
So, Doctor, what part of the chicken does the nugget come from, exactly?
Yes. So, some speed strats in here is actually on how scuffed the game engine is. If I keep my camera aimed at this thing, and I'm generally fast, the enemies there won't actually spawn, because of how this game works. And I'm not flying right now. Normally I have to hold X to levitate. Because this game is pretty cool, if you go over a pit, you can never fall in. That's not even like a way to die. And then this is maybe one of the weirdest stage. There are 36 chicks in here. Unfortunately, I'm a chick magnet right now. I can only hold 12 chicks at a time, so I need to make 3 trips and make sure that all trips are like as optimal as possible. If I don't want to lose any time, that is. Also, the background music is pretty cool. Yeah, shout out to the person who made the music to this game. Okay, this one is actually pretty long. Next stage is garden. Oh, there's something to say there. Oh. I'm getting a lot of gold splits recently. That's good. So garden is also pretty scuffed in that the egg down there doesn't always spawn. But if I go far enough, it will actually spawn because it's off screen at that point. And again, I got a chick magnet, I got some springs, so you know what I'm here to do. I'm here to get some chicks. Getting a spring refill. Just for a marathon safety. It's actually possible to not actually get the spring. You need to be really fast, and jumping is really weird as well. That was a really good garden. I think there's a cutscene here.
Peck. Now scratch.
Alright, maybe Jangle Storm has something to say for this final stage.
I could plug something very briefly. There are no new donations, but we have an upcoming incentive for Super Mario Galaxy 2. You can still donate for the perfect run, for the Green Stars run, and you might want to see that because it's a very thrilling part of the game. So it's still like a little bit away from the goal, but you can still donate for it. So if you want to see that, be sure to donate for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. The perfect run is scary if you're there. Okay, and that is the last regular level. I got a super jump there, pretty cool. And all of a sudden, oh hey, this game needs boss fights, so... This is a boss fight. And this is the worst one, it's so random. I need to throw these him-colored blocks like straight at him. This is kind of like Pepsi Man, this is Block Man. And I have to like normally pack it into the screen. And this is already bad. And then straight back at him. But I can also like camp in that corner, I guess. So no cutscene here. Time is coming up in 28 seconds, hopefully. Because this is the final boss, Cube Face. it's not cubically, so I don't know where this boss guy came from. Ooh. And that's it. Going into the well. Time. On my clock it's at 20:31, but there are more cutscenes for you.
I'm Parallelogram, and this is the news. Our long nightmare is finally over. At this hour, the war between the cubes and the soft, squishy things has ended in peace. And it turns out it was all based on a simple misunderstanding. We thought the soft, squishy things, which we now know are called chickens, had kidnapped cubes from our world. But we've now learned that these cubes are not cubes at all. Well, they are cubes, but they're not cubes, if you know what I mean. They're food for a larger squishy thing with split hooves called a cow. I don't pretend to understand it. All I know is the danger is over. Here to explain it is our leader, Cubicles.
Silence! Oh, okay, you weren't talking. It is I, Cubicles. We have engaged in a great war with the soft, squishy things we know as chickens. I believed that these chickens had imprisoned certain of our kind. This was my bad. Funny story, these were not real living cubes, but stacks of food that looked like cubes. Like tofu or marshmallows. They are called hay bales or hay stacks. They are inanimate, not alive at all. They are eaten by cows, a larger, soft, squishy thing. So, I almost got us all killed for nothing. Joke's on us. Sorry about that. But all's well that ends well. Can I still be your leader? Silence? Well, okay then, but we could have been in danger. If we had been in danger... Oh, never mind, I am so out of here.
Is Mort, the chicken, any less a chicken for being a hero? Maybe it's okay to be brave.
Still a better plot than Super Mario 64. Okay, so this is basically a reel, and then the credits come up after this, but there aren't really any cutscenes left here anymore. But there are some bonus cutscenes. Some of them fun, some of them less fun. Okay, need to check here. There are 2 cube FMVs. I haven't checked it out yet. Oh hey, cheats. Don't tell the boss. It might be the same as the one in the cutscene. In the game itself. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. YX. Okay, and now something that's less cubey. This is Mort, the chicken, trying to sleep. Poor fly. Alright, Django, what do you think? Should I show some jokes?
Go for it. Yes, always.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 5.
Let's see. 3.
3. Okay, that is that one. Enjoy.
Why is it easy for chicks to talk? Because talk is cheap. What do chickens grow on? Eggplants. Why did the rooster run away? He was chicken. Why don't chickens like people? Because people beat eggs. What do you get when you cross a chicken with a duck? A bird that lays down. Why did the turkey cross the road? It was the chicken's day off. What happened to the chicken whose feathers pointed the wrong way? She was tickled to death. Why did the chicken cross the road? She wanted to see a man lay a brick. What does the chicken wipe his beak with? A handkerchief. What time do chickens go to lunch? 12 o'clock. Why did the chicken cross the state line? To get out of Kentucky. What religious man do chickens fear the most? The friar. How do you know when a chicken is under arrest? She's wearing hen cuffs. What do you get if you cross a hen with a dog? Poached eggs.
Was that the final joke? That was not even a good one. In any case, there are 4 more of these joke packs, but not for today. I think I've taken up all of the time possible. The next run should start in like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna hand it over to Mr. Janglestorm. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of BSG. I'll be back on Saturday with GTA San Andreas.